Get ready for the smackdown. Get ready for the smackdown. How you gonna react when you're put in the back now? 'Cause there's no turning back when you're facing the smackdown.
So here we are, guys, with fight number 10 for Gender Wars. This pretty much comes from my friend Jctwitedragon, and he pits the likes of Lina Inverse from Slayers versus the young alchemist himself, Edward Elric. Yeah, so we got Lina Inverse versus Edward Elric, two anime heroes going at it. So let's kick it off with Lina Inverse. Now, for all those who don't know, Lina Inverse have never watched or read the manga The Slayers. Very fun, loving anime series, manga series that you will fall in love with the characters in there, especially Lina, the main protagonist, Lina Inverse. Lina is the young sorceress that she is. Very cocky at times, very brash, arrogant. A lot of stuff is always about her. But she does have a heart. She does have a heart. You just got to get past that wall that she puts up. Now, her world is pretty much invaded in basically, like, medieval times, things like that. But she is a young sorceress, true, and she is renowned in a lot of dark black magic instead of white magic. I mean, she can do it, but in the Slayer universe, the black magic spells are very powerful, and she uses that very well. Some of her favorite attacks are her famous Giga Slave. That's a more powerful version of her Dragon Slay attack. She can conjure up a lot of different spells, and though she looks young for her age, she's really renowned in magic, and she gets cracked on a lot about her age. How she looks, especially for in retrospect as a woman. One of her allies, Gowry, always looks at her as a little girl because, well, she's not, in terms of the breast department, she's not fully developed, so they kind of go at it at times. She's a good swordswoman as well, but her forte is magic, and she's really good at it, and she doesn't hold back. She goes full blown out with the magic. Like, she doesn't hold back on it. So when she hits you with a Dragon Slay or a Giga Slave or something like that, it's full on attack. But she's really cool though. So we move on to Lina's opponent in this, and that's Mr. Edward Elric. Yeah, from the Full Metal Alchemist manga anime series. One of the Elric brothers. He's also known as the Full Metal Alchemist. Now, alchemy in the Full Metal Alchemist universe is kind of like science, sorcery. You can add a lot of things to it, but one thing is anything of equal value is what they call equivalent exchange. Now, he and his brother Alphonse tried to resurrect their mother back to life, and unfortunately it didn't go well, and in the process Edward lost his arm and his leg, while his younger brother Alphonse lost his whole body. And to make sure he didn't lose his soul, he transferred it to a suit of armor. Now, these two grew up under the tutelage of their master. I'm forgetting her name right now, but she was a badass teacher. Like, she taught them alchemy, but she also taught them how to fight very much. So Al and Edward know how to fight hand to hand very well. Now, as an alchemist, he's really good and special because of the fact that he doesn't need a oh damn, what the hell, I forget what it's called, but he can just usually slap his hands together and just make something out of it. Forgive me guys on that part, but he's easy to get riled up if you crack on his height. Like, he flips out over that big time. So that's kind of his weakness. But let's go on into a in-depth battle between these, the battle breakdown, in a sense. All right, so we have sorcery versus alchemy, in a sense. Both of these two characters kind of are a little bit arrogant. Their egos sometimes get the best of them. I will definitely say that straight up. Both are very sensitive about their appearance. Lina is very sensitive about her womanly assets. Edward is really sensitive about his height. So these two it could really go down to, like, okay, they're fighting, but then they're cracking on each other about, well, look at you're a woman and you don't got breasts, or something like that. Oh, shut up, shorty, or something like that. And so Edward, what you call me? And then flips out. But if it does come down, it probably will come down to who's makes the stronger in terms of magic and alchemy. So that's also a big factor in there. But I think it'll just come down verbally in a sense. But you guys actually, Lina Inverse from the Slayers, or Edward Elric from Full Metal Alchemist. And I hope you guys enjoyed this fight. This was a funny one to me. When I saw this from Juan, I was like, oh, this is funny. I think people will laugh the hell out of this fight, especially if they know the characters. But once again, show some love and respect to Juan. He's the one that created the fight. I'm just the one that delivered it. And this has been fun, as always, guys. It's always fun to do you guys' requests, not just give you my fights. And I'll see you guys next time on Section 17, Gender Wars. Take care.